Hi, my name's Rosh. I'm the Senior BDM here at E1. And today I'm going to take you through the E1 system. E1 for main contractors. So there are three key areas that we really specialize in here at E1. The first is taking the risk out of tendering. Then there's issuing inquiries faster than ever. And ultimately what we're after is making better data-driven decisions for main contractors. Accessing reliable subcontractors is also really important. The way we do that is through the address book. Let's talk about your address book. Now, your supply chain might be in an Excel sheet living on your desktop somewhere. One of the first things we'll do is we'll grab that supply chain and integrate it into your E1 address book. Now, the benefit of doing this is instead of having different pieces of information spread across the business, across different people, you'll have a one-stop shop that has reliable information on your supply chain. You've got your engagement statistics, you can add notes related to that subcontractor, and in files and in a track record of all the tenders you've invited them to, including audit trail. Then we've got adding a tender. Now, if you're using email and Excel, and that's how you're sending out your documents out to your supply chain, you can use E1. It's a simple 5-step process. First step is data entry. All we're doing here is putting in information in the system that you've got on hand, select the trades, and then upload the documents directly into the system. Now, the key benefit of E1 is when you set up a certain file structure on your desktop, we retain that file structure for you when you import that into the system. Then we've got allocating the relevant documents into the specific trade packages. Now, this might be a lot of work if you're doing it on your desktop, if you're manually creating folders and files and allocating documents into those files and folders. On E1 is a really simple process of selecting the relevant documents and allocating them into the specific trade packages. Once you do that, the last step is sending off your invitations to your supply chain. Part of the process is you've got your entire supply chain in your address book. You don't have to go into your email, look for email addresses, and then copy and paste documents and messages. All you've got to do here is select the subcontractors you're going out to. You can even apply a list that you can create. Could be region-based, could be based on the size of the job. And then all you've got to do next is hit send, and all those invitations get sent out to hundreds of subcontractors. You might ask yourself, how is my supply chain going to receive the documents that I'm sending out? As you can see on the screen, it's really straightforward for your supply chain to get access. They click on access documents in the email, they get brought to a portal, and all they've got to do is hit download documents and they'll get a full set of drawings they've been allocated. You also have a copy of the document transmittal, as you can see here, along with a track record of exactly when these documents have been accessed, and that's working in the background all the time. You've done the hard bit, you've sent out the documents to your supply chain. Now you want to monitor the responses and start getting codes coming back in. So you've got an engagement bar right at the top. And as you can see here, we've got a full list of all the companies that we've actually sent an inquiry out to. As your supply chain responds to your inquiry, as you can see here, the status bar on the left, and we've got notes on the left as well. You can add notes related to your subcontractors. You can amend the status of whether or not they're coding or not, and this is populated automatically as they amend it on their end. And more importantly, you can send out correspondences directly through the system. If you've got an addendum, a document revision has come through in the middle of the tender, it's a really simple 3-step process. All you've got to do is populate the name of the addendum, drag and drop the relevant documents. You've got a really smart tool there called Auto Suggest Revisions, which will identify all the old drawings and replace them with the new ones we've just uploaded then. The last step is to then notify your supply chain. You've got 2 options. You can notify everyone, or you can notify just the ones that have actually downloaded the first set of drawings. If your supply chain hasn't downloaded the first set yet, they won't be notified because the first time they get access to it, they'll have the full set of drawings straight away. Now, in summary, if you think of E1, it's really here to speed up the way you send your inquiries. More importantly, giving you really important information you need at tender time to make better, smarter, and faster decisions. You can even utilize a network that we have on the system to find really specific companies that would be a right fit for your tenders and your projects. You've got all the information about them that those subcontractors have actually uploaded on their own into E1, looking to work with main contractors like yourself.